Let the games begin.
And welcome back to episode 5 of Curse of Strahd. I'm your Dungeon Master, Sergio Mendez. These are my lovely players. We are down a Lucia, played by our Zoe, but we still have 4 great players who all hit level 4 recently. It's great. They live. They might die, but they're going to live a little better. And welcome back to episode 5. Who is playing that audio? Thank you, Amy. I was like, that better not be me, because I double and triple checked all my audio sources.
Or did
Anyway,
you?
No, we're good.
yes, I did. Do you want another fireball to your face? I can do that right now.
No, I'm good. I'm the good one.
Are you?
Please, no, I'm
No.
so done with fireballs.
Anyway, let's just go in alphabetical order of character order. Jackie. Oop, no, you're over here. Yeah, Jackie. Introduce your character.
My character is Erin. She is a dragonborn bard. She is a sultry, inappropriate tomboy of a sneaky slut.
As you should be.
Of course.
And to her above, we have Amy.
I play Ferda, the half-orc barbarian desert pirate, and she recently went from hot stuff to cool beans. So,
And we'll see what that does in a second.
yay.
Speaking of cool, passing over Lucia, we got Jace playing.
Terexus. I'm a very cold tiefling paladin, and I guess I'm the more calm one of the group. And I'll pass it off to Ferda. Or no, Willow. Sorry. Alphabets.
And we got Melissa playing.
As Willow. Oh my god, I needed that so much.
Unofficial party,
Character.
unofficial party mascot.
Playing a happy character is so therapeutic.
It is. It is. Most of my characters tend to be depressive little sons of bitches. So yeah, I understand having a character to just relieve stress. It's great. So last time, you all leveled up. You're all level 4 now. That's great. But right before people wake up from our little evening's nap, let me just there we go. Right before we all wake up from our dreams, some would say nightmares, we have one person left to do in this grand order of things in the timeline. We have Terexus, who you would have woken up at some point right before dawn, as you said before, the coldest time of night.
Right after sunrise is the coldest, but it's fine. Yeah.
Close enough. And it's fine, just after sunrise.
Yes.
You wake up before everyone else, and here's where things get weird for you, because everyone else had a weird thing. So,
Does it have to be
yes.
weird?
I mean, this is Barovia. Everyone else had one. You get sunshine and rainbows. Everything's great.
Yeah.
So you wake up. What is your prayer ritual as you get up? Just as like the faintest beam of dim sunlight is coming down.
I normally take a small bit of water from my my decanter, and I usually just freeze it in my hand, so it's like a little, I don't want to say totem, but it's kind of like an icicle in my hand, and then I just kind of use that to focus and pray with.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I didn't write out a specific thing for my prayer yet.
That's fine. You can ad-lib it or do whatever you want with it. But as you're getting up also, you also notice that Ferda next to you is a bit shivery. Just kind of curled up tighter than she was earlier. You're not sure if that was you.
That totally wasn't me.
Totally was not you. So
Are you sure?
you get up, you probably step away for a bit just to like not wake anyone up that's still sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm polite.
Yes. So you sit down. Is this like a prayer thing? Do you do what does your daily prayers look like?
I mostly just kind of like hold the icicle between my two fingers and just kind of close my eyes, I guess.
Okay. You feel a gust of icy cold wind kind of just emanate around you. Yeah. You basically don't feel it, but you know, like, oh, that's colder air. It's fine. As your eyes open, though, you're no longer near your campfire, no longer near your friends. And
I have friends.
Ow.
I have friends. I'm so happy.
I mean, that's up to you to decide that. Are they
I've
your
known you
friends?
for 2 days.
Should be enough.
Whatever they are to you, you're not near them.
The friend.
You're-
Okay, so I look around. I pop an eye open.
It is just a. You are in a snowy storm,
Oh,
like in the middle of like the eye of a hurricane kind of thing. Just snow.
similar to when I went through the portal and ended up by the tavern, or different?
Similar, but it's just a massive hurricane of snow and ice that you're just in the middle of. You can barely make out these silhouettes of people further out.
Are they-
Not move.
Do they seem like human or orc or fellow tieflings?
Humanoids, hard to tell. You can see that there are people like in front of you and people behind you.
I guess I stand up and take a step towards the ones in front of me.
Okay. As you get closer to them, you can see that they're still in a pose. Like they have swords, they have spears at the ready, shields. You can see that they are completely frozen over, like icicles hanging off their noses, their arms, etc. You can recognize these as how did you write these? Altabellians.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. They are like you estimate that these are flash frozen in like a charge pose.
okay. I guess I'll just keep walking around them. Wait, the ones behind, are they kind of similarly?
It's
Oh.
which side do you go? And
Okay, forward.
You went forward. They all seem to be going in the direction that you were standing in earlier. So like they were like in mid charge.
I guess I'll keep walking.
Okay. Just past them.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get past them, you can see that their ships, like, just kind of crashed into whatever icy shore this is. Just crashed, kind of like into the middle of an iceberg kind of thing. So you were standing on solid ice. And at this point, you cannot go any further. And these wrecked ships are just like just creaking from the winds. Some slide down a bit further.
Is anyone on them?
More frozen soldiers.
Hmm.
Some with the shaking kind of topple over and break into pieces.
Nice.
This is a good dream.
Yeah. Do I recognize any of the symbols on like their armor or on like on the ship sails?
Yeah. These are symbols of Altabelia. I think that's what you called it. As you're here in this presence, you are actually starting to get cold.
I kind of like cross my arms a little bit. This is a different sensation for me.
Mm-hmm. Daughter. You hear.
Male or female voice?
Ambiguous. Hard to tell.
Yes.
Look how they fall before you.
Well, of course, that's my job.
And
I did this?
You helped. And the terrain changes again, like the wind blows past, kind of obscures all the people, uncovers again. You're now on the other side.
Oh.
And you can now see the other people that are like running away from the frozen army. And these are familiar faces.
Friends, family.
I don't know if you were specific, but it's like comrades.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. In sheer panic and fear. And you can't help but feel that as you're moving around them in like that weird illusion of some paintings and such where their eyes are following you as if they're scared of you.
Has this happened already, or is it yet to come?
This is but a taste. You're so close.
Where will I find you?
In the coldest part. The wind picks up again, flurry of ice and snow around you. And again, you feel dreadfully cold. To the point where you're shivering. This is not a normal cold. And then you wake up. You're still holding the ice in hand. You're back in your camp. And the sun's cresting.
I kind of look over at the group.
They may or may not be starting to stir with the light now kind of hitting on them.
I then just kiss the icicle and then break it.
Okay. You have all long rested. And you're now level 4.
Yay.
And you all stir awake on your own accord. I remove the...
I just walk over and start folding up my bed blanket like, I slept great. How about you girls?
Ferdy glares at Drexus. Just kind of suspicious like.
I complain, like, oh, God, what do they make their booze out of? Nightmares? Oh, ugh, and I just kind of like roll around like, oh my head, and like shuffle off to like find a tree to go behind for a sec.
Okay.
Willow is awake, but she's just staying under the cover in her sleeping bag, pretending to sleep or just not responding.
I'm just gonna go over and start shaking Willow like, we need a cook for breakfast.
Now, as you're all getting up, the Vistani are also stirring awake. They're all just
Right?
making their way over. But carry on.
Right. Cooking. I hear the Vistanians waking up. I think they can take care of cooking today.
Willow?
The whole day?
No, not the.
You're the best chef in the camp.
What did they do to you?
She flips
If
the
you're
blanket
even
over. I'm
Willow.
like, what did you say?
I said you're the best chef in the camp.
Oh well, now I am just full of energy. This Willow can work with. She storms off to wherever the Vistavi. What are they?
Vistani.
Vistanis. I can imagine Willow messing it up herself, actually.
Vistani is their plural.
Okay. Well, she'll just go right to the kitchen and be like, make way, and she's gonna fold up her sleeves. And she's like, Willow is going to cook for her friends for the first time. Let me have this. She's like, let me have this. It's like both smiling, kind of scary, but just like I really need to do this.
Breakfast! Yes!
I've been wanting to cook for so long now.
Amy, watch the volume on your mic.
Sorry.
She got excited. I love it. I can see like Ferda just like arms in the air like breakfast.
Ferdo's a big girl. She needs a big breakfast.
Back to the camp. What I miss?
You probably hear pots and pans and Willow, messing with the other like group that's trying to make their own breakfast and be like, move out of the way. You're in my way. I need to cook.
Yeah, I look over in your general. I'm assuming you're like one of the coaches, like making a mess. I'm just like, should we stop her?
No.
Oh no, this is entertaining.
Okay.
It's what she does best. And it's going to be wonderful.
Okay. Is she gonna clean up too?
We can do that. She cooked.
Oh, that's sweet.
Okay. The question, Willow, is: are you using your item?
Heck yeah!
Okay, cool. Would you like to describe using it?
I get so excited that someone's gonna be eating a dish that I'm making for God knows how long.
Yeah. You asked the Vistani, like, all right, so what do you have? What do you have? And they have like prepared meats ready for cooking. They have not shown here in the map, but like they would have like a goat or two like that. It comes with them in case they want fresh meat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can prepare pretty much whatever dish you want.
Okay.
That within reason.
Within reason. All right. Let's start with the. Do they have eggs?
Surf and turf.
Yeah, they have eggs. It's fine.
All right. Let's make a chorizo style breakfast. Make it spicy. Potatoes, some eggs, whatever meat's available. I don't know. I don't really remember chorizo much. I remember liking it. It's been a while.
Just quick pause. Is anyone else hearing that hum?
I heard
Yeah.
it too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that was the garage. I got so used to the noise that I'm like immune to it. It stopped. I love
Okay.
it.
It was like that was the second time. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, doors are opening and closing.
Okay,
Done.
cool. Sweet. You carry on cooking.
Yeah.
People gather, all cheerful about having someone else cook. They're very curious to what you will make, and I personally am excited that you said chorizo, because of course, my
I'm craving it.
my half-living friend.
See.
Cool. Here's what I want you to do.
Oh.
Because I forget how it goes. So, I believe.
Am I clicking on cook utensils? If I poison the cow.
Sure.
Surprise! It's a mini game.
Give me a cooking utensils check with advantage because
Oh, that's nice.
this is your trade. Using either intelligence or wisdom. One of the two.
Okay, let's go with
This is a Serpool chat. Yep.
Okay. I click this, and then there it goes, and then intelligence, and submit. Advantage or normal?
Advantage.
Yes.
Yes. You
Advantage.
have
Okay.
advantage.
Here we go. How'd I do?
You got a 19 on the die.
Thank God for that advantage.
23.
Woo!
You lead your Vistani helpers because you're making food for a lot of people, so you need help. So, all right, you're gonna do this.
Yeah.
You're gonna do that.
So I noticed there was like a bunch of people gathering. I'm like, oh, okay. Actually, you over there. Can you come back here?
You cut this. You prepare this. There, you have them as your shoe chefs.
I'm stirring and looking. I'm like, don't overheat it.
Yep.
Hey, I can smell that burning over there.
So while Willow is cooking, she does grab a silver spoon, and something that doesn't really matter because people are you're paying attention to Willow cooking, right? As she's cooking, there's like the spoon glows a bit, and like part of the food has like a bit of like arcane like sparkles to it. Over the process of doing this, and food is ready for everybody. Everyone starts eating from it.
Just that sauce.
As people are eating this food, though, it's like otherworldly delicious. To the fact, like, if you were injured, you might have healed a bit.
Magic food.
Yep. In fact, this breakfast is so filling, you don't think you could eat the rest of the day.
Magic
The best damn meal I've had in years, perhaps ever. Willow, thank you.
Maybe this food warms your cold dead heart.
I'm not dead. I'm just cold.
Nice.
Excellent touch.
Yeah, Willow's just like looking around and she's just seeing everyone enjoying the food and like she starts to cry. He's like,
oh, Shorty's crying. Somebody hug her. No, nope, I'm gonna tackle her right now. Come here.
It's been so long. Normally when people see me, they don't want me touching their food.
I like nugging her. I'm like, I'm never making fun of your ingredient craziness again. Ugh.
I'm so happy.
Me too. It's just so good.
Your burp really expressed how much you enjoyed it.
Even see Trex's like her normal stoic mood. There's like a slight smile.
I may not be able to eat anything else for the rest of my life.
I look over at Trix. I'm like, is that a smile?
Is she smiling?
She's smiling. I saw a
She's
smile.
smiling?
I swear to God, I saw a smile.
She's smiling. Oh, I want to try to grab like Aaron and like do like that little group hug thing and like get to Terexis.
I pick
And
her
then,
up.
I don't know, Ferd, are you close by? Because I'm going to grab you too.
Yeah.
I pick up Willow and I'm just like, oh.
Oh, my
She's
goodness.
smiling.
had a
And
nightmare, but then it turned out to be a beautiful morning. You girls are the best.
Tell me about your nightmare.
Oh, I haven't eaten yet.
Please eat. It's
What a
magnificent.
what a topic changer.
Right? But joy was brought to Barovia and Endgame. Willow cooks for all the citizens.
Happy at the end.
So
Strahd was defeated by magical stew.
so breakfast is had.
Mm.
Everyone enjoys it. The Vistani thank you profusely for showing them a new dish, and some of them are like, we're trying to follow along with your orders, and like, that's a lot of orders, but they'll do their best.
And she'll take a good look at the recipe and be like, no, you're missing this over here. And at the same time, when people are saying thank you, she's like, thank you, no, thank you. Just like bowing.
Is the captain in better spirits than last night?
Oh yeah, he's thoroughly enjoying the food. In fact, like
Okay.
you did injure him before.
Mm-hmm.
As he's eating the food, he actually seems like a bit more rejuvenated.
All is well.
But yeah, but like when he does like lock eyes with you, Jace, there's like a nod and just keeps eating.
Yes.
They like us.
A nod of respect.
Okay. Well, we're almost done with breakfast. What's on the agenda today, ladies? And I think I can
Have
think
you
of.
looked at your clothes?
You also notice that some Vistani have been taking make a small bowl to go into Madame Ava's tent.
Aw, that's awesome.
I need to know how she enjoys it.
Oh, I actually would like follow and see what she reacts if anyone's gonna. Are you coming with me, or maybe following you? I don't know who's going.
As you follow, they enter the tent. They set it down, speak a language you don't know to each other, and as she sees you, Mavis sees you. You're just like, raise your hand, and the curtains close.
Denied.
I was going to ask how our day was going to be.
It's fine. It will be splendid after what we've just had. Thank you.
Okay.
But let us.
I want magical
Perhaps.
curtains that I can make people go away with.
Oh, I could pack this for Pimperwimple or whatever his name is. Well, maybe that was rude the way I said it. Pumperwimple? Pimperwimple. I'll have to ask again.
Darling, just stop. Stop before you hit yourself.
Oh, but that's awful. I don't remember his name.
Oh, I just saw the cat.
We should probably head back to town and speak with the brother and sister. Although I do have some questions for Father Donavich.
Oh, back at the cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
Where we blew up?
I'm
He's
sure
probably
Strahd's
forgotten
not there
about that.
again.
Okay. We should probably ask if Strahd goes out early at night. Or just any time he'll go out. It's a little bit relieving to know there's a schedule to his outings.
Yeah, just walk up to a local and be like, hey, you seen any fireballs lately?
And then they'll just
Is
point
that
to
like
us.
a normal occurrence? Like every week?
A plain piece of toast named Strahd. Be handsome, but the personality could use a little jelly or jam flavor to it.
He's rude, so it's more like a.
I mean, that's not what I typically use jam for, but you do you.
Okay.
I'm learning new
I
things
don't
about
think
you
we're gonna
every
touch
day.
on that.
Before you guys leave the Vistani camp, is there anything else you guys want to do here?
Okay. Any last questions?
I go back to
Yeah,
the
carriage.
the woman who I was talking to the night before, who was telling me the story about the mad mage.
Oh yes, her.
Ah, yeah.
I asked her one last thing.
Hi.
Hello. One last question.
Of
Those
course.
that fled from the wizard, or during the battle between the wizard and our lord, do you know if any of them are residing in the village just down the way?
I think so.
Ah, fair. And you mentioned he was very charismatic. It seems odd that with everyone fearing Strahd that he would be able to simply rally a crowd. Did any of them seem like they were charmed into doing it?
By the wizard.
Like gone against their will? Or perhaps acted unusual?
In any civilization, there's always those that resent and look down upon those that rule them. I don't think they were charmed. I think it was in their hearts. They wanted to rebel.
I see. Pity. You Vistani are very loyal people. I admire that. I have nothing else to say, really.
Then Ferda needs to talk to the captain.
Okay. Yeah, Captain is there, just seeing to the horses. He seems to be giving orders to other Vistani to prepare the horses for their wagons.
Okay.
Like they're putting saddles on them, taking off the water.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know of Kresic? Have you been there?
We have passed by before, yes.
Passed by?
Yes. We follow old Svadlich Road. It's this path over here.
How far away is it?
A good question. Let's go to the map. It is. Let's see. I have the map and I have a ruler. I can do this over. Basic is roughly about 12 miles away.
Okay.
15 following the road. But you don't want to go in a straight line. It's dangerous.
So you've never been inside it?
We've been inside to resupply. But city life is not for us.
That's fair.
As he just gestures to the camps and such.
Right. What are you resupplying?
Food, weapons if we need it.
Anything else you can tell me?
About basic.
Yes.
Basic.
I need to know all you can tell me.
There is a. What letter are you? You. Basic. Funny little town. Basic. Oop. Basic. Basic is a small village, well guarded. It's home to the Abbey of Saint Markovia. There's a large temple. A bit run down, but People flock to there.
Okay. You think they'd let us in?
If you pose no harm, yes. The Burgermaster Dmitri Kreskov, he is the Lord of Kresik.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you say no harm, do you mean like as a whole towards the town, or are there some people in there where it would maybe be okay?
He is loyal to his people of Kresik.
What if it was a stranger?
I'll say this. He did not welcome us very well.
Hmm.
It is fine.
Okay. Okay, I can work with that probably. You have a good day. So she turns around and rejoins everyone else.
Most awkward assassin.
Hell yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh.
I want to see if you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What am I persuading?
Yep. Because you're asking for more information. I want to see if he's more friendly towards you.
You got this, Verda.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Lily!
Did that go?
I'll see you.
Oh.
Regular roll.
Okay. It's like, that's new.
Oh.
2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
She bit her tongue. And we're just gonna.
Yep.
Part of your breakfast just kind of like comes out of your mouth while you're talking. It's all over him.
What's that for my cooking?
Oh no!
All right, sorry, Sergio, go ahead.
Yeah. After you ask him, he just like, good luck on the road. Men, wagons. And they're preparing the wagons. The wagons are mostly set up at this point. They seem to be ready to head out in a moment's notice.
Did we ever ask why they feel safe with Strahd? Like they said they were on good terms with Strahd. How'd they do that?
Do you remember the story from the first night?
Was it when you and Aaron were at the campfire?
Yeah,
No,
when
yeah.
we all met. The Vistani helped Strahd out when he was injured and nursed him back to health.
Oh. So if we injure him and then heal him, we'll be on his good side.
Good luck.
We can't injure him.
Somehow I highly doubt that'll work.
Sorry, just
saying.
what's this?
So yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
God, that was so dumb.
Madame Ava is escorted into one of the wagons as her tent is starting to be taken apart and folded. May your fate be a fortunate one.
I just kind of
You
bow my head
do.
and say thank you.
Yeah.
And stare at Ferda. Why are you so awkward?
Because someone in the party has to have a not high charisma score.
It works. It just works.
Let's see, we got a bard, we got a warlock, we got a paladin, we got a sorcerer, all charisma based.
Yeah.
Someone has to do the smashing around here.
And the awkward socializing.
There you go.
Not awkward, she's shy. There's a
She's shy.
difference. She's a very large, very barbaric, shy person.
If I don't start the conversation with the punchline, that's it for me. That's so bad.
Oh no!
The Vistani all get in their wagons and start moving. You see some of them. Are you killing Amy?
She's dead. Mute your
Apparently.
mic, Amy.
She's dying.
Mute your mic. It doesn't help, but okay. As the wagons are leaving, some of them start splitting in different directions. Some that go to the right just fade, like they're nothing. The ones that go to the left fade, and the ones that go in dead center sort just follow the road.
How do you see why I want one of those wagons?
I never said they weren't cool, but you're a little obsessed.
There's so many opportunities with those things.
Vouch about wow.
Oh my god.
Harry Wimple! Just remembered! Sorry.
Wait.
And Trexa just kind of turns and stares at her and say, "What did you just say?"
So
The guy, I forgot his name. I remember it just now out of the blue. Like gas. Harry Wimple. That's where my clothes are at. Just a quick get up and we go to the church graveyard.
so friends,
Okay.
where do we go?
We want to do graveyard first.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. It's only a 3-mile run, so you guys make it all the way to Barovia.
Can we all hold hands and skip down the road like in Wizard of Oz?
We're heading straight to the church.
Yes.
Okay. Grab. I need some tokens. Ugh. Let's see. I just need you two.
We're off to see Barovia.
Happy.
Wonderful, wonderful Barovia.
Wait, so what is the kingdom as a whole called?
You don't know. People just call this land Barovia.
So there's Barovia proper, and then there's like the village of Barovia. Yes?
You could ask
Okay.
a bit more on that. But you all are here, yes?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. I think you guys can see just fine. Yeah, cool. You are here at the church again. And there's still the faint cries and screams of Father!
I just go up and knock on the door.
Here. Gonna move. Wish I could move a bit more. I need to rethink my way out. But it's okay. So, as you open the door, you do see the priest, Father Donavich, by the altar. He's kind of slumped over it. He's still in the robes that you saw him before.
Slumped over like asleep?
At this distance, hard to tell.
I just kind of walk in and assume they're going to follow me, I hope.
Yep, I skip in next to her. Do I see him?
Yes, he is there slumped over. He's asleep. And in one hand, he has a wineskin that seems to be mostly.
Oh dear.
I kind of giggle and I like elbow Traxus. I'm like, hey,
Hmm.
Donnie's been taking a little more of the sacramental wine than's usually used at the ceremonial shit. You know what I mean? He drunk.
Indeed.
Such a buildup.
I just kind of slip the wine flask out of his hand and then
Oh,
shake him a little bit.
yeah, he wakes up at the slight touch.
Oh, good. He's not dead.
Yeah, and as he sees that you're starting to take the wine skin, he actually just like shoves it against you. He's like, "Oh, please take this. I don't think the Moaning Lord would approve how I've been using his powers."
Everyone needs some form of solace. I just
It's
put it back on the altar between him and I.
Okay.
I go to Aaron and whisper like, "It's just grapes."
How dare you? That is the all-powerful life force of our Lord. And
Mhm.
he just drank most of it.
Mhm.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm not proud. Father!
What is that?
Oh yeah, Willow was not told about this.
Oh, his son like is a bitey McBiteface, and he's pretty much just locked in the basement until Father here can figure out how to get rid of his affliction.
Bitey McBite face?
He's a vampire.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
So?
Unfortunately.
Father Donavich, can you tell me more about how long ago was he turned again?
A year.
Can he not control himself?
A year ago he was turned.
Year ago.
Due to was a year ago. A year ago, he threw him into the basement and locked him in there.
So around the same time,
it is barricaded with like a broken half of a pew.
Oh.
Which you can see that there are several claw marks all over, like all the pews around here. Now that you're paying a little more attention here.
So a year ago, there was also a mage who had come here. Do you remember him?
I don't know him by name, but yes, he tried to fight the devil. I heard he perished. I did not see this fight.
We heard he's not quite dead yet.
That's
Can you
that's not uncommon in these parts.
No shit.
Was your son turned after the appearance of this wizard?
I don't think that's mentioned, so I'm just gonna say no. It was after some months after. But do you know how you can fix my son?
I spoke with Madame Ava of the Vistani.
He kind of growls at her name.
That's a reaction.
Do you have anything? Well, before, when he said, like, oh yeah, we want to go speak to the Vistani,
Yeah.
he said, like, he doesn't trust the Vistani, but, like, I mean, any answer he'll take at this point, or any solution he'll take.
Yeah, that's fair.
She advised I offer your son mercy.
What do you mean?
Basically, the answer you didn't want to hear.
No. You can't do that. My son.
Do you know what a vampire is?
Of course I do.
Then you know your son is gone. The body remains. It uses his voice.
No. I cannot give up hope.
This is an illness?
Of course, it's an illness. He's sick.
Well, like most illnesses, we can probably find a cure. Just haven't discovered it yet.
Father,
that's why I pray every day.
Oh, pray over medicine.
Father, the people have turned against you. They've attacked your church. This will take a great deal of time that I don't think we have. However,
he immediately turns toward, before you can even finish, he immediately turns to the next person. He's like, please, just goes to Aaron, please, save my son. Then to Ferda, like, grabbing her arms to the sides, like, you can do it. You're strong. Kind of hovers over Willow. You're a mage. You know magic. Please.
You said he's your son?
Yes.
Oh, you guys, his family.
I will go to the mountains and I will find this mage and see if he will help. If he's strong enough to even stand toe-to-toe against Strahd, he might be able to assist with your son.
Question.
Yep.
Like in character.
Oh, okay.
Question. You said vampires are just dead people, right?
More or less.
Couldn't we just kill them and then resurrect them?
I'm not powerful enough to do such a thing.
Do you have the means?
We don't.
Perhaps the mage does. He would be our best bet.
Alright, so either way, we gotta look for this mage guy. Goody.
Yay, Taraxis! Okay, let's not lose hope. And we try.
Okay.
All right.
Should we go to the village first?
Father Donavich seems a bit upset with your answers. You can see him, he kind of just slumps into himself, just like he was hopeful when you guys woke him up, and then just gestures to who has a wineskin?
I put it down on the altar between him and I.
Okay. He grabs it, chucks it to somebody, whoever wants to catch it.
I catch it.
Okay, just... It'll serve you better. And then he makes his way to one of the broken pews and just sits.
I want to go over and put a hand on his shoulder. Be like, I know. I can tell that you're very sad right now. But we are willing to help. So, have hope. We're going to bring him back. You're going to have your son.
However, in the meantime, and I just take out my dagger and just kind of run it along one of my palms and pull out a vial and just kind of drain blood into it.
I just kind of look at her like, why?
His son's a vampire. He's hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now, and I like.
And
like,
can I get 2 persuasion checks from 2 people? 1, Willow.
Ooh.
2, Rexus.
Okay.
Good thing I have tons of points of that.
This is. I'll explain in a second. But can I get 2 checks from you two?
Persuasion.
Two each or one each?
One each, but like
Okay.
I want those 2.
All right, let me just double check, make sure I'm not at advantage or anything like that.
No advantage.
Nope. Okay. Okay.
Just.
No, I'm just double checking. I'm not gonna have 2 rolls going at once.
Should be toggled.
All right. Did it happen? Did I do it? Oh gosh. Oh, that's where. Oh, it's so different. Okay. How is it? Oh, all right. No. Oh.
What's your roll?
Says 1.
Does it? I don't see it.
You don't see it in chat?
No.
Really?
But I'll take your word for it. I guess it was eventually.
I would totally reroll if you want to see the number.
I'll take your word for it.
Do you have inspiration? Please, for the love of God, don't roll
I
this.
have inspiration. Yes, I do.
Please
Yeah.
use it.
I'm using it.
Use
Thank
it.
you.
I'm totally using it. Okay, come on. Let me see the dice this time. There we go. My God, almost another 1. All right, 24 persuasion.
Okay.
Woo!
So, after you say your parts, Father Donavich is looking between Willow and Terexis. He was about to say something to Terexis, and looks towards you. Thank you for having hope.
It's not a spell, but it's a powerful thing to have.
Okay.
I just offer him the vial.
Oh, he refuses it.
Oh no! You should take it. It has good protein. I've done research.
You've cooked with blood before?
I've had a lot of years, man.
It's fair. Blood sausages.
There you go.
No, he refuses the vial entirely. If I give him this, that reaffirms that he is a monster.
He's a monster for now, but we are here to make sure that he is not. In the meantime, we cannot have him suffer. Would it not ease your conscience?
So this is what the check was for.
Oh.
This is more of it was a contested thing of who was reasoning with him more.
Oh,
Got it.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
Oops.
It was unknowingly a contested check. But he'll look to you, look toward Willow. I still have hope. But if there is no cure, and all is lost for me, do what you must.
He's saying to that as a group, right? Doing
Uh,
this.
Towards Terexis.
Okay.
And just he puts his hand on, because you sat next to him, right? Yeah, he puts his hand on your shoulders, pat, and kind of thanks for trying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Trexus drops the vial and then just steps on it.
Oh no.
There's still an option, so we will pursue it. I hate needless suffering, and this world is full of it.
Well,
And then I just kind of walk away.
Okay.
I look at the rest of the girls if they didn't leave yet and be like, maybe we can do something about it.
You hear a like a crash
What?
somewhere.
No.
And it goes away.
Okay.
A crash.
Like something hitting a bunch of wood.
Oh, he lost his temper. That's my guess, at least.
Oh no, Father Donavich didn't do anything. It's like somewhere else in the chapel you hear it.
Like downstairs.
Let's turn around.
Yeah, I go back in. I run back in.
You come back in. Where is this door? Okay. You can just see. If everyone could go to this room, I'm just gonna open up all the doors because I don't need to hide everything.
Oh, whoa.
Oop. Cool. In the bottom right room, you can see. Yeah, you guys can just enter just so you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, you can see that this room is absolutely what let me. You can see in that room. You can see that there is what seems to be like a pantry of sorts. So like there's like broken shelves and such. Everything's just in disarray here. There's cobwebs filling the whole place up. And a heavy wooden trapdoor that is held shut with chain and padlock and the broken pew. And Father Donavich is just standing over it with like a prayer book and just praying to himself, but it's the trapdoor that goes.
Does it look like it's breaking or wearing down?
I mean, over time, maybe the wood will go away, but
Well, I guess like the hinges or something.
The hinges seem fine. Like it might break at some point. Like most things aren't. It's not indestructible.
Oh,
But how heavy can you lift a thing?
That is a good question.
I like to see that she looks at her muscle and be like, oh.
Father Donavich looks at all of you, kind of a bit surprised that you guys returned.
Hi.
Have you come to do the deed?
No, we heard crash bang and we were worried.
Mm-hmm.
He sometimes attempts to break out. And I
Failed, yeah.
Yes. I had to reinforce it with chains.
Smart.
Your flock who attacked the church because of your son, have they shown any sign of doing so again in the future? I mean, you're now persona non grata among the people here.
They are my flock, yes, but they are lost. They have lost hope.
But why can't we feed him? Why can't we feed him?
Because Padre doesn't have the stomach for it. Guys, we should really go find that wizard.
I agree.
I will remain here.
This whole time? Ay, ay, ay.
And you go?
Yep.
Okay.
Woo.
That is not
What?
right.
Hang in there.
What is next?
All right, so we're not securing some statue.
Do we need to stop by the village for anything? Or should we just go straight to the mountains and poke around for the wizard?
Ferda is gesturing towards Willow. It's like, have
be
we
quick.
forgotten?
I swear I'll be quick.
All right.
Yeah, I could totally be quick about this.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No
to...
super rush, but
No super rush. Let's go to town. Village of Barovia.
Let's paint the town. I feel like it's inappropriate to say red. Some color.
Yeah, let's not reenact Castlevania on this stream. That'd be great.
That'd be
Tempting.
great.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Well, I want to make sure my map looks good. Okay, cool. So we have people. Are we heading to the store?
Yeah, Periwinkle. I just need to grab my clothes and we can get out.
All right, cool. You lead the party to the store, where you are greeted by Periwinkle,
Periwinkle!
who is busy just like brooming. Just
I burst through the door, not even gentle.
yeah. He immediately like holds it up like he's not ready to hit someone. He's like, "Oh, hi, Willow."
Comes in and hugs him. Glomp.
He just like recoils back a bit. It's like, "Oh, hi. Oh, I have your clothes. It's ready."
Yes, excellent. Oh, Periwinkle, look. These are the friends I was talking about. That's Aaron and Further and Taraxis. Now you have more friends too.
And you guys see this very big 6.5 foot strong young man, wearing like a simple apron, just cleaning the store.
Ferda's looking him up and down.
Also held by Willow, flicking him up and down. He's strong.
Can I do an insight to see if I can read that?
Can I walk up to him and like slide my hand around his broomstick and like lean in and be like, "Hey."
He drops it.
Hey.
Some competition happening.
So,
I will. Do you want me to get my uncle?
No. Perry Wimble, your name was?
Yes.
Heard about you. You arm wrestle?
What?
Arm wrestle.
Oh.
Or, just wrestle. I can wrestle. I'm very good at wrestling.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Traxxas is just looking around the shop.
He's not responding to, or he's not registering what you're trying to say. Like, he doesn't know what you mean by wrestle, nor arm wrestle.
Oh.
But I have your clothes, Miss Willow. And he reaches over, like, underneath a counter and has, like, your clothes nice and folded.
Oh, thank you. Periwinkle, when was the last time you played any game?
Yeah! I have a fun game.
I sometimes chase the mice.
You chase the mice? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, do you want to... Actually...
Do you have, like, a table with a couple chairs, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Very simple, very quick.
I can do something quick with a table.
Okay.
Traxxas just goes into a corner of the store and just looking.
As you peruse, it's a trade store. There's a bunch of like random knickknacks here and there. It just seems to be like a very general goods store. You can pretty much get most things off of the player's handbook, simple inventory stuff. Nothing over 25 gold though. Yeah.
Oh, I knew I forgot to look up something.
Mhm.
There's no
Brilliant.
PHB there.
All right, arm wrestle him so I have time to look what's going on.
Yes.
Story.
So yeah, there's a table and chairs around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you two lead him to the thing. Here, I'm gonna
Just usher him.
to
the table
share
and
this
just
to. If you type in adventuring gear in the compendium, it'll bring up the thing.
That's convenient. That's convenient. All right, cool.
Can I share it to the chat? I guess not. Whatever.
All right, don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Yep.
You can keep going.
So you could lead him to a table.
She's so excited.
Yeah. Seat him down. You explain, like, drive your hand, so he'll grab.
Do what I do. Hold my hand and try to push my hand to the table. I'll do the same.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
good time.
gently pushing.
I do the thing where I
I
like.
feel like this should be a strength check.
He doesn't know. You have to be really detailed with stuff. Like when I. Oh,
You do. It's like, you just immediately eat him. But like he wasn't giving resistance. It's like, oh, did we win?
Well,
No, Periwinkle, with all your strength, like you're lifting something super heavy.
Oh.
Do not hold back.
Oh,
I'm like trying my
okay.
hardest not to laugh my ass off, and I grab a chair from the corner. I do the flip thing, like this gonna be good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and be like,
Perry.
I'll
Okay.
show you. And I'll go
And
like
me.
this.
Can
Seriously.
Ferda, can you give
Yes.
me a athletics? No, just a strength check. It's not athletics, just strength check.
Can do.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, okay. His grip tightens a bit. Just click on strength. Okay, we can do save, so I'm gonna add 2 to mine because you did save.
Can I
instead.
take advantage on that?
Nope.
Or
Did Periwinkle win?
Do you see my roll or not?
Hold on.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
And by the power vested in me by Earl, I pronounce you husband and wife.
Tiebreaker.
Congratulations!
Did I do good?
You won and got married.
You won that round. One more time.
What?
One more time.
He says, what to the married? All right, one more time. He's like, okay. He sizes you up. You're gripping. He's gripping. He's like, oh, okay. He has a small smile to his face now. Go, roll. I got a 13. Nice. So yeah, it is a struggle, and then you like just it's a tap. Yeah.
Gentle giant.
Yep.
Worthy opponent.
You're pretty strong.
You too. This is fun.
You may now kiss.
That's how we say hello. You kiss
That's how you
after
say
arm
hello.
wrestling. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Periwinkle turns the deepest shade of red.
And Fergus was like, you do not have to.
But it's better if you
We'll
want
take a
to.
handshake.
What is that racket?
Ooh.
And you see a older man, about 5 foot, like slumped over, like coming in. Graying hair, bit of a medium length beard to him. He's like, Periwinkle, what are you doing?
Oh, he is treating the customers of your store very, very well.
He apparently immediately gets up from his stool and just like, oh, I was cleaning and these people came. He's like, no, get back upstairs, clean the attic now. Oh, okay. Like, oh, nice to see you, Willow. Good game. And he just makes his way past his uncle.
Yeah, see you later.
Now, are you here to buy? Or are you here to sell?
Do you normally treat him like that?
Like what?
Demanding and harsh words.
He's my nephew.
Is it
So?
really necessary to act so angry and bitter?
I'm not a fan either.
I'm not angry.
You're not angry.
This is you on a good day.
I want to
Ladies,
smell.
please.
Charming.
The last ladies, remember the fireball.
Does he look like he can do a fireball?
I don't know.
Strahd in disguise, evil uncle.
Sergio, I swear to God.
It's me, Strahd, this whole time.
So that's what he does in the day. I want to sniff. Does he smell like alcohol again?
Sorry, say it again. I didn't catch the last part.
Does he smell like alcohol?
Faint. I was like, he's good. It's in his breath, sure. Now,
Actually,
what can I get you?
how much information?
Okay.
Were you still operating this shop a year ago?
Yeah. Why?
Did a mage come through here
No.
buying supplies? Did you
Oh.
hear of him?
There's wizards and all kinds of weird shit here.
One in particular who faced off against Count Strahd von Zarovich.
Why would someone do that?
I don't know, apparently he brought people from this village in a small army to march on the castle.
Well, them's idiots.
Can I insight, like, is he
Sure, give me an insight.
reflecting? Okay.
Do. Have your character sheets ready.
Modified 20.
It is not showing up for it. I'm gonna refresh.
Ooh, they have ball bearings? Heck yeah, I'm gonna get some of that.
Oh no.
How much is that? Hold on.
Okay. Refresh roll 20.
One
You
gold?
said. Do you know, again, this goes back to 2 episodes ago of, you know how much a gold is? But it doesn't matter.
I'm just so happy how many I can buy.
Right. You gotta imagine a gold is like $100 bill.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot.
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You said mod 20?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope now that I refresh, roll 20 is going to behave a bit. What are you trying to read from him?
If he's deflecting or if he knows, like, people who went.
Okay. It seems like he does recognize, like, who you're talking about, like the group of people you're talking about, and it's just like not sympathetic to their cause.
Ah, got it.
It's like, oh, a bunch of hooligans went to go rebel against the king or the lord or whatever. And it's like, why would you do that? He's also old, so like he's not a fighty type.
Fair. All right. Do you get travelers who are not from here often?
Like a desert pirate, maybe?
I ain't been to no desert.
No, the desert pirate came through here.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I envy you.
Also,
But-
Amy, Ferda, you wouldn't know if he would like also proclaim himself to be a pirate.
Like he might look like one.
Well, the guy that you're hunting down is a bit shifty, so he might be more inclined to disguise himself. Yeah.
A little craftier than Ferda is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about what happened to the church?
People are upset that the father is holding a monster. He should die.
If
Now that place is tainted.
tainted because of the presence of the sun?
No, well, the son, Owen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, if you were in the father's position, say with your nephew, would you still say the same thing?
Of course. Monster's a monster.
Willow slams against the wall like thunk.
Willow, please.
You break it, you buy it.
But also, sometimes the monsters are the ones that don't look like monsters.
My head just cocks over.
What? Now, are you here to buy something or not?
I just put a gold in front of him. One last question. The burgomaster,
Yeah.
he was found dead recently.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Did you know him?
No.
Was he well liked in the village?
Yes.
His mansion was torn apart. Hear anything
Yeah.
like a mob?
Yeah, it's those damn wolves.
Wolves?
The brother and sister said that wolves attacked the manor.
Hmm.
Big old wolves. And sometimes they roam the village at night.
Late at night.
Late at night.
Honestly, do you have any trade with anyone in Kresik?
Not often.
Any contacts there?
Interesting. What are... Hmm. There's not much of a trade store there. It's more like a fortified village.
So we've heard.
I used to live there.
Really? Do tell.
Why?
We're interested in knowing this place.
Very, very interested.
If you like being kept under lock and key, sure, go.
Mm.
So
Is it hard to get out? Sorry.
No, you can leave whenever you want. I didn't want to be kept in a cage. So I made my way here. Started my store. Ran off with my nephew.
Were you a prisoner?
Again, the village is well secured. In and out.
Do you have any family that remains there, or is it just your nephew?
I don't know if my sister's still alive. No idea.
Would you like us to find out?
She probably kicked a bucket a long time ago.
I want to insight whether he really
Maybe,
believes
maybe
that.
Sure.
Pretty high.
Come on, roll 20. Tell me the things.
Okay, hold on. I've got too many things open. Okay.
Oh no.
Yes!
He doesn't seem to really care.
What
about
is it with people in this damn nation not caring about each other? Whatever.
There's reasons.
I want to say that loud, like, do you not? Why do you not care? I'll be up front.
What? People die all the time here.
She's your family.
Keep making him more and more redneck. I just realized that. Like, I didn't start him off as that, and then he's just becoming more and more redneck. Whatever. That's not his voice.
Character flavor.
Yeah, sure. It just changes. Yeah. He doesn't seem moved by anything.
But you saved your nephew. You care about him?
Yeah.
You have a funny way of showing it.
Could you try to be a little
I
bit
saved
more-
him.
Has he ever left the shop?
No. And I intend to keep it that way.
Why?
Listen, you want to risk your lives out there? Go ahead. But this is my home. This is his home. And he's safe here.
Just like in Kresik. And then I turn and leave.
Willow's a little bit more understanding. Just like, oh, he cares. She's gonna grab 5 bags of ball bearings.
Okay, give me a second. Right before you buy. So you grab 5 ball bearing bags and like I want these. Each ball bearing bag is
1 gold.
1 gold? Okay.
1 gold.
10 gold.
I jump in and I'm like, hey, how much?
10 gold.
I'm calling bullshit.
If you want it badly enough, you'll pay for it. Then he grabs the bags.
Hold on. Will this make you happy? And instead of 10 gold, she'll lay down 12.
Willow, what are you doing?
I know, right?
This is not how you negotiate.
I know.
This is
Like-
how you win.
Sure. He takes it. Here's your ball bearings.
Next time I come back, I want to see you smile and actually be a little more happy.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
He doesn't know how to react to that. But he takes the coins and just pockets it.
And I'm also going to take out, I guess, what did I wanted to pack up the soup, but I don't know what to say. Like, do we have containers in this world?
I mean, you have your bags, like your traveling bags that you would, your adventures. You have bags and such.
Yeah, like the what did I call it? The chorizo.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have time to make meat pie, so I want to like pull out a bag of a bowl of chorizo and pull it in front of
I've been
me.
keeping this for a special occasion. Sure. You have it in a little to-go like parchment wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly a bowl, but sure.
Yeah. I'm going to yell out like, Periwinkle! You and your uncle are going to share this. I made food. I kept the promise.
I'll give it to him.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Let's see if I'm going to get lucky again.
He might take the first bite or two, but he will share.
Okay. Yeah, he's just all right. All right. He's just a grumpy old man. Got it. All right. Just confirming. All right. She just like she just nods like, okay. I hope.
Smells weird.
I promise you'll like it.
Can confirm.
Well, is there anything else?
I look around. Anything you guys need from the shop? Are you good?
All good.
All good. Okay.
You guys head out as you hear him yell, "Hey, Ripple! Get down here and eat your food!" And with that, we're gonna go to break. Yay!
Yay!
Cool. Everyone, hang tight. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Bye!
Aw.
We're back. Woo! So, you guys are in Village of Barovia. Melissa got her clothes, which I assume she changed into at some point.
This time I go in the closet
Yeah.
and change. And I also want to give each of the girls a bag of ball bearing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
For you and one for you and one for you.
Add that to your inventories. Just ball bearings.
Mhm.
Drag it over into your inventory.
Just holding these like, what do you have in store for us with these?
Bags.
They look like fun.
You've never seen people trip on them. It allows you to get away. Don't ask me how I know that.
Rude but effective. Very well.
Hmm.
Before we depart the village, we may want to just make one last stop to see Irina and
Ismark?
there we go.
I realized I didn't have music on the first half. Now I do.
Whoops.
Whoops.
The atmosphere.
It's ruined. Anyway, you guys
got
make
sound this time.
right. I'm slowly getting to like the pro level.
Climbing our way uptown.
So
Faces past, faces past.
All right, what are we doing?
okay, I heard people were going to the manor to speak to Irina and Isaac. Isaac
Ooh.
Ismark.
Ismark.
Yeah.
Ismark.
I hope you all just kind of catch
Is
well
Mark
on
okay?
who these people are. Just like, where are we going? What's happening? Who are these people?
Like, oh, you know,
Met them, kind of.
yeah, you met them at the graveyard.
Wait, I didn't. Okay.
Rather, you met the brother. He was at the graveyard. You were in the fight.
I saw a brother. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You don't
Yeah,
have, you haven't interacted with him that much. But yeah.
Okay.
Oop. Everyone's here now.
Yay.
Cool. You make your way to the ruined estate, and you are let in by Irina and Mark.
Ooh. Gosh, this place is big.
It is a big ruined place, but yes. Pretty sure. If I click this again, does it show up for everybody?
Irina Kolyana.
Yana.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just show up.
Ismark the Lesser.
Alright, cool. Sure it's present for me. Alright. So, you are let in by them. What would you guys like to do?
Real quick, who has the letter that we found the first night we got here?
Yeah, that letter.
I think Lucia has it.
She can just hand it
Yeah.
over to someone.
Okay,
Because
cool.
she's here.
She's here.
She's totally here.
She's just like in the background, like over there.
She's very quiet today.
Hi guys.
Okay. So I open up the letter and I hand it to Irina.
What is this?
We found it on a body when we first arrived.
I need to read that part again. Oop. That's not what I want. So what is? She's just like trying to unwrap it, and while I'm looking it up, what is your plan now? Are we to make our way to Villaki? Where's that letter? There it
It's
is.
in chapter 2 handouts.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, got it. Oh, no, I can't search by that way because I will get lost in the other handouts everywhere.
Oh, got it.
I went from location, click on the link, up, got my thing.
Got it.
So she reads over it. I have Burgomaster Barovia. But... Okay. This, you see that the letter was dated a week ago. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Okay. Is your
Master? Okay. I'm just trying to read notes for this. So, okay, she reads over it. Yes, that was my stepfather's letter.
This must never see the light of day if your brother is to succeed him.
I think my stepfather sent a messenger hoping he would escape Barovia.
He didn't make it very far.
Figured. No one does.
The shopkeeper made it from Kresik here.
Oh, chat room is telling me, yeah, they heard music. You guys didn't hear music. That was the difference.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, now you guys have music. Oh, sorry, what was that last thing again?
The shopkeeper is formerly from Kresik. He made it here.
And we can go? I can get us I can get us a wagon. Speed things up. Not a Vistani wagon.
Damn.
The excitement was palpable, and then you ruined it.
Yeah. Such a tease.
Hi, do you want the Pokemon equivalent of an escape rope of this campaign? No.
I was hoping for fly or maybe dig, but that works too.
Lol.
I just kind of look to the girls. It might be best to see another encampment, something with a bit more facilities before we trek into the mountain.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Is it cold up there?
Oh, what do you know of this mad mage?
She will also let you know there is no other settlement between here and Vallaki.
Oh. Camping it is then.
So, I'm ready to depart whenever you are. I don't carry much with me.
Your brother remaining here.
Sorry, what?
He's in a wagon?
She and Ismark are here. They're just kind of hanging about waiting for you guys to say anything of importance.
Okay.
One moment. Do you have anything in your likeness, like spare clothing? Perhaps a mannequin laying around?
You just want to get in his pants.
I don't have a mannequin, no.
Then may I suggest, with the amount of surveillance that's been put under this facility, that we put something up to make it look like you're still here so that we aren't followed?
Ooh.
Or at least it's delayed in following us?
Sneaky, I like.
Let me get some things. She goes to her room to get some clothes.
Thank you.
Good call.
That was smart. You're very smart. I like smart
Thank you.
people.
I like good cooks.
Hey, you two. Hey. Hey. Later.
Oh, did you want to join in?
Tempting, huh?
Tempting.
Eastmark just looks at all of you. Is like, wow, you're a very friendly bunch.
I'm gonna look at Aaron and be like,
Yes.
I think this one wants something spicy. No?
I look at Ismark and I'm like, oh, honey, you want to see friendly?
Oh no, I'm gonna lose the bet.
That gold is mine.
Just give me a charisma check.
Me?
Yeah, Aaron.
Alright.
Arena returns with a bundle of clothes. You can kind of make a thing. Who's gonna help make a disguise?
Is it like a performance check?
This is entirely if you have a disguise kit proficiency.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just gonna be straight up charisma. Not charisma save, charisma check.
Just charisma check. Can we all help, or is there certain?
No,
you're
no.
gonna put a number limit.
Charisma check, I just click
click
on charisma, right?
Click on the word charisma, yes. Your stats.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, you what?
Mod 20.
I was only asking for
Charisma
Aaron.
save.
Oh, sorry.
This was
My bad.
Aaron's. Yep.
No,
Cool.
take hers. No kidding.
Yes, Ismar casts just all the magic on you guys. Fireball. So yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah. So
have post-traumatic stress from fireball spells.
I'm not even done yet. So you say that to Ismark. Ismark just like just gives a little awkward chuckle towards you. I'll go get the wagon ready. Bye. And he just awkwardly leaves.
I'm just like, oh, he's
So
shot.
so who's gonna make this fake Irina?
I legit thought that's what the charisma check was for.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, it's fine. But who's gonna do this?
Who's gonna build a fake
Irina, yeah.
Not it.
If anyone has a disguise kit skill,
Oh, I have a disguise kit.
well, yeah, you know how to make things, disguises. You can probably figure out something. So
Yep.
cool. Make me a disguise check.
Where do I go for that?
It's in your tools, like bottom left. I think it's on your character sheet.
Oh, disguise kit. Here we go.
There you go.
Boom.
Make it
I just click disguise kit.
yes. Make it with intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Of like, okay, can I make clothes and whatever I can scrounge together into
Just
a
normal roll.
normal roll?
Oh, I almost saw that 18.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
You like
I'm gonna use my thingy. I have
give
The way
inspiration.
we're using our inspiration.
my
to do
inspiration.
Hey, sometimes
I am
Yeah.
not making a shitty mannequin.
yeah, no, so what you do is like you're like, all right, you have clothes, you find like a coat rack and you just like plump, like, no, that won't do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you attempt it one more time
All right, let's see it.
with inspiration.
Please.
Go, Aaron, go. Go, Aaron, go. I like how we're just not assisting, we're just watching.
Right?
For fuck's sake.
Right? Anyone could be assisting, but no one's
Okay.
helping. All right.
I
So-
offer to help.
I just look over at them and I'm like, I've only got 2 hands. Anyone want to come help with this?
She's attempted twice. This is as best you can do of what's here. There's no mannequin. You have coat racks. You can kind of like shove like other clothing maybe to like pad it out, and like maybe as a silhouette it's passable.
Maybe
But
that
just
one should
confuse
be
the
in the back.
ravens.
Yeah. You know it's as best work as you can do with what you got.
I am displeased.
Willow's gonna go up to Aaron and be like, it looks good.
I can't work in these conditions.
Yeah. It's mostly poor conditions, but yeah.
I was wondering, And I'm looking at our style of clothing, and I'm noticing a little bit of the style of clothing here in Barovia. I'm just like, you think they got extra robes? So we don't stand out too much?
I just kind of like flick my tail around and then point at my horns.
I look down at my skin. I'm just like, yeah.
With no offense, Irina says, you all stick out very much.
Nothing with hoods.
We can give you cloaks. Traveling
What has-
cloaks. Yeah. Here's traveling cloaks for everybody.
You get a cloak, and you
get a cloak.
and you
Everyone
get a
gets
cloak.
a cloak.
Everyone gets a cloak.
Yeah, they're very like
Oh,
dark brown.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Well, at least if it gets cold, we
Ooh.
got something to warm us.
Can we use our
Question.
disguise?
Sorry.
Is Ferda's cloak close enough where she doesn't really
Actually, yeah.
need to borrow one?
Further doesn't really need one because, yeah, we have the character art for you. Yeah, you wear light brown cloaks anyway for your desert.
Who's
Not
gonna
too
go
much
ahead and
color
Yeah.
going on.
Aside from your size and skin tone and or obviously race, you best fits the clothing of the people here.
Okay.
But like, here's a cloak anyway.
Eh.
Do what you want with it.
I thought to try it on. I'm going to try to like throw it on her. Probably miss, and it's just like a cloak just hanging on your head. I don't know. Sorry.
Could we also?
Or you just get it on my shoulder and it's like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I think Terexis was gonna say something.
Oh yes.
Hey, Aaron, do you think you could use that disguise kit on Irina, so
Oh.
no one recognizes her as we leave?
Yeah, let's do that.
Irina looks at the poorly made mannequin and is like, "Are you sure?"
I give her a look, and I'm like, trust me, you're a lot more to work with than a fucking coat hanger.
Yeah, because your disguise kit contains like makeup and other things that you would use.
Should we help her this time or just watch?
Someone can assist.
I will assist.
Okay.
I will watch.
Okay. So
I will watch.
So Jackie, please make me a disguise kit check with charisma with advantage because Terexis is helping you out.
Yay.
What are you? Let's see what the check is first.
We're gonna make happy little eyeshadow.
So go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, it's a makeover session you guys gave me.
All right.
Nice.
Oh my fucking god, I hate my rolls.
The 18's not bad though. Oh my god, if you didn't get that advantage though, that 7 would have
I've
been
been
it.
screwed.
She
think
looks like the
I'll-
Joker, basically.
Sit.
Okay.
Roll 20 hates me.
So Aaron, what does Irina look like now?
Brother.
She looks like an old crumbly woman with
Okay.
a hunchback.
Like okay, posture like here, and like oh what? And Jesus, her armor is kind of like not letting her do as much, but like all right, that's fine. Throw a tarp around her.
Yeah, you just put a potato sack over her shoulders. Instant hump.
Hey, there you go. He's like, okay. Like, how do I look, brother? And he's like he's like, I take it it's good then. Okay,
I
cool.
like it.
She looks like a hunched old woman. Got it.
You look dashing, darling, except the dashing is done by everyone else in the opposite direction. Let's go.
Oh!
Well done, Aaron. You're an artist.
I will take that as a compliment. Yeah. At this point, like, yeah, Ismark like snorts at the sight of that. Like, I have the wagons ready.
Is he next too for disguise?
He's like,
Well, he's been pretty free to move around.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
doesn't she usually travel with him a lot?
I don't think Strahd's really interested in him. But,
But
She's
does she
interested
travel?
in killing him.
No, but is she usually with him a lot?
I was under the impression she
Well-
was kind of home stuck for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the case.
Aaron, let us make a very old man.
Ooh, I kind of want to. Yes.
We do it regardless.
He just resigns, and Irina's like, "Yes, brother. Can you make me another disguise kit check?
I will also help.
Yep, you're helping.
All right, charisma and advantage.
Yeah. Disguise.
Give me a good roll. Come on, baby. I want to have so much fun with this one.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. What'd you get?
Ah.
A 6 and a.
Well,
What the fuck, man?
you got a 12 in total, so
Okay. With what
12?
with what you can do with him, he's like, like this.
Bitch, makeup is any gender.
Yes, I know.
Mhm.
I know that. You guys have proven that to me. But
We make his face
I'm-
really shiny. Like
I'm more arguing the case of what your check was. Okay.
We're out of potato sacks.
You're out of potato sacks. Yeah.
oh, I have an extra one. We could throw in a potato sack I have.
Oh my god. Are you just carrying a random potato sack?
I mean, I don't mean to call it a potato sack, but I mean it.
Yeah, yes, Ada. She just does like putting makeup on boys. Chat. Anyway, he is older. Maybe like 10,
Don't
15.
mess up a room.
Maybe yeah, don't mess up. Maybe like 15 years older. You give him more wrinkles, more. But he's like, okay, it's what you got, what you can work with. He's probably passable. Irina definitely looks old as shit, but as a different person.
Excellent.
So
Okay, our story is Irina is a grandmother, and Ismark is her nephew.
Bushka, and we'll call you Sasha.
God damn it! I need to write this down. Need a paper.
Oh my god. Okay, just to top it off, because there's wolves around. I don't know
Alright,
how this crazy place works.
Can you guys tell me that again? What's their roles now?
Bushka is Irina, because she's old. I get
Bushka.
her little
Yep.
little hood and
He's
everything.
got a little babushka.
Yeah. And then Sasha is her nephew. And we are escorting them to Valaki because
Nephew.
she is old and he is feeble-minded. Or lesser, if you will.
He dumb.
Mhm. Oh my god.
I don't like this story,
Suck it up.
Silent,
buttercup.
simple Sasha.
but if it is for my sister's safety, then very well.
It's for your safety, too,
entertainment.
Head.
Ismark just goes. He's like, the wagon's outside ready.
Willow's gonna do a finishing touch on Ismark and be like, okay, Nick, I'm gonna do this. And I poke at his cheek and add like a mole mark with my prestidigitation magic.
Okay.
So dumb.
He keeps going.
Wait.
So you see and you hear the wagon being pulled up by Ismark. It is a simple wagon, for enough to carry all of you. It might be a little cramped, but there's seating for two up front, and Ismark is up front.
Aaron, go sit up front.
Shotgun.
So, okay.
I just help Irina up into the wagon.
Okay. Irina hesitates to leave the front door. And just, this is it.
Yes.
I hope our trip is uneventful
As
Yes,
do I.
but now we're
Or-
burning daylight, so
for your sake and mine. You're
Oh,
right.
you're with us. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, but I heard what happened last time. Fire,
Those are real nice.
Good
I
question.
was not in the fire.
She reaches for her sword, just like unsheathes it a bit, just to like glance at it, like shake, chink, and carefully takes a step forward. Feels very nervous, and then just very quickly goes to the wagon. Kind of like hood over, like people are watching, kind of thing.
Question.
Yep.
Can I use prestidigitation to mask their actual scents and make them smell like old people?
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Hope.
Mhm.
I hope. Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Especially since prestidigitation, you can have up to 3 things active at a time. So you can like, yeah, you're like, cool. You.
Oh, I'm
It's
so
old people.
I'm so happy you have it. We're gonna go to town with this magic stuff.
I'm going to add 1 to their disguise kit just for that. So she has a 19 now. He has a 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
As long as you keep that up, sure. Yeah, I'll give you a +1 for like, ugh, you smell.
Hey, it lasts for an hour.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
you can just keep it up. It's like, you don't smell bad anymore. Pop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Ismark
But you will.
love that. Yeah. Okay. You guys get into the wagon. And they, Irina's inside and just nervously looking around.
I look around. Are there any ravens about?
Perception.
Okay.
The ravens.
The ravens. The
These-
ravens.
You smell like grandma.
19.
Ooh, 19.
Nice.
Nice.
There has been a raven on top of the carriage this entire time. That you just see like.
I pull out my little owl.
Oh yeah, you have that.
Yeah.
It's
What-
so cute.
What? No, not a real owl.
Oh. I'm sad.
Suddenly disappointed.
Jace, what do you bring up?
Yes. It is a tiny little jade owl carving. Maybe about that big.
Yeah, about that big. I had a perfect one somewhere here. I should find it
Oh,
later.
that's still cute. Little owl
Mhm.
carving.
Yeah, she takes it out.
Mhm.
You activate it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a faint glow
Ooh.
from it, and this is what's your thing again?
I have like speak with animals for like
Yeah, speak of animals. Okay.
months. Yeah.
Yes, I was double checking like which animal spell this was. Cool. What do you call?
Hey there, handsome. What's your name?
Yeah. Everyone just hears Terexus go. The raven immediately just like falls back a bit.
What's going on?
You speak us.
I do. So tell me,
She's still calling, but yeah.
what's a bird like you doing in a place like this?
Watching.
Watching?
Watching.
I'm listening.
Keep listening. We're watching.
You're watching?
Shit.
Oh.
It flies away.
All right, I'm on the outside of the wagon in the front, right?
Yeah, you heard 2 ravens.
I knock on the wall behind me, like the front of the carriage. I'm like, all good back there?
Yeah. Squeak,
Yeah,
squeaker,
I shall
squeak,
call him
squeaking.
Thelonious.
They say we can't hurt the ravens, right?
Yes, do not hurt the ravens. I learned that shit the hard way.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't hurt ravens.
don't hurt ravens. Oh dear. Okay.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
With prestidigitation, are you allowed to cast like scar illusion too, or no?
I can cast one more thing. I've got 2 things
You,
up right
you
now.
can't
Sweet.
make illusions with precipitation.
This is an illusionary image that can
Oh,
fit in your hand.
like tiny little things. Like, hey, I have a coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not like a scar, not a small
Yeah,
scar or
You
something.
can make a small scar.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well,
You give me some scar.
do you wanna, or I wanna? I'm just curious. I'll poke at Aaron and be like, hey, on the other side, the opposite of his mold, can you make a scar for him?
She's already like hiding most of her face with it anyway, with her hood.
Good way to kill time.
Let's just go.
I'm gonna save my last instance of prestidigitation for emergency.
Okay.
Emergency stench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emergency stench.
Willow doesn't care, so she's gonna cast it.
Okay. You give her a scar and she feels it. She's just. This is gonna be a long ride, isn't it?
I told you it's gonna be a fun one.
Okay. Let's maneuver people real quick. We got everyone over here. Yes. Cool. And down the road we go. Yep.
Yay, road trip, you guys.
Road trip. You guys get to the bridge. Everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Getting back to the usual path. When you get to here, let me check something. I don't need village anymore. Do anymore.
Time for the Final Fantasy random encounter.
Yeah, kind of. So we got area.
So we don't get surprised. Could I roll perception to be on alert?
Sure. Actually, well, if you're inside,
I'll do it.
like if you're inside, you can still roll me perception. But if you're up front, which is Jackie, you can do it with advantage because you have more sight of where you're going.
Is it only one of us, or can we both do it?
You can do yours. You
Okay.
just roll normally because you're just like looking out the sides while she's looking up front and seeing what's
Okay.
coming up.
Okay. If it was like a one-off thing, I would just be like, go for it, Jackie. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, you both can do it. Just Jackie does with advantage.
It's just the perception under skills, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I have advantage?
You have advantage because you're up front.
Nice.
Oh my god, I was gonna fucking rage if that landed on 1.
Hey, that's my job.
All right.
Man, what is with your dice? Okay.
I don't know, okay?
Okay, so when you guys get to here... Oh, no, I don't want to move that. I don't want to move the whole road. No, okay.
Good
So, these layers. So, as you get to here, you can see... Let's see. With a 22... Well, let me start with Melissa first. Melissa, with a 17, you're looking around. The woods that you're seeing past you are still filled with that eerie mist. And every now and then you can see a large wolf just
I
run
tell
by.
the team.
Yeah. And just you hear it like it's in your head kind of thing, and then it disappears. But it never gets past the thick of the mist. But yeah,
Did you see that?
I don't know, did I see that?
you heard and see them every now and then, but like Ismark is not worried about them. As long as we're on the road, we're okay.
Okay, stay on the road, got it.
Can they not get past the mist?
As long as it's daytime, they tend to stay to the woods.
How much longer till we arrive?
Hopefully not long.
Okay.
Because now you're on. I gotta calculate the time later. But Jackie or Aaron, as you are going forward, you can see there is a small hill that you're approaching to your left.
Yep.
And you can see an old wooden gallows that creaks. Oh, we lose Jace?
She's still here.
I'm back.
Okay.
He left and popped back in.
Are we in the same order?
Probably not.
Yeah, we are. No, we're in the same order. I
Okay,
think.
cool. Well, I'll find out in about
No,
10
we're good.
seconds.
Yeah, in a minute we'll find out.
So you see an old wooden gallows that creaks in the chill wind that blows down a high ground to the west.
We're still good with cameras.
Yay!
Cool. You can see that a frayed length of rope dances from its beam, just like flailing about from the wind.
Charming.
Yep, the road splits in two. The well-worn road. Say that content test. Splits.
road.
Whatever. Splits to the right, and that's where you guys went to the camp. The main road goes to the left. This way. I want to make sure if I can. Can I do?
To the left, to the left.
There we go. That makes things better. We'll do that now. You guys now can see the main road on the map.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep that on for now. You can see there's a signpost at the crossroads. It says Barovia Village to the east, Surpool to the northwest, and Ravenloft/Valaki to the southwest. The fork slants down, and disappears into the thick of the woods here. And across the gallows, you can see a small plot of graves that are shrouded in a bit of fog.
Charming.
How's everything looking so far, Aaron?
We seem to be happening upon a small gallows / graveyard kind of thing.
Well, that's not good.
I get the feeling there's a lot of those around here.
Yeah. Did you see any wolves?
I saw something. I'm not sure if it was wolves.
Any more birds? They're fun to talk to.
Oh,
Any more birds, Sergio?
yeah, any more birds?
You can spot like a vulture like hanging off of the gallows.
Not a raven.
There's a lovely vulture chilling on the gallows.
Mm-hmm. It's just like pruning itself.
Yep. This is about as cliche as you can get.
Let's keep going.
Did we stop at the fork of the road, or we took a direction?
Eastmark will be going to the left of the road because that's the main path.
Okay.
As he's going,
Here it comes.
as you guys are going, you hear, actually, this would just be Jackie, Aaron. As you're leaving the area and the gallows is behind you, you can hear like a creaking noise coming from behind you.
I turn around and look.
As you look, what was nothing there before, like on the gallows there's a rope, there is now a lifeless gray body hanged there. And as it slowly turns, like in the wind, just like turning towards you, you see the resemblance of a young friend. And then for a brief moment, you see its eyes dart towards you, and then you hear a like right next to you, like something that catches your attention. Your eyes draw away from the corpse. Yeah,
like
yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
As this raven just goes right past you, you look back at the gallows, and it's just a rope again.
I kind of like console myself, like, okay, it's just the fog. Calm the fuck down. Okay.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. How far is this place again?
And you guys keep going. And let's see. When is it? Okay. Let's do.
We still got time.
Still got plenty of time, but I want to do a thing. While I'm looking something up, what are the rest of you inside doing?
Did we hear Aaron? And
She gave a little like, oh fuck.
what? You okay?
You want to switch?
I kind of take a deep breath and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit, tired. Maybe someone wants to come play watch in the front for a bit, and I go back in the wagon where there isn't creepy mist.
I'll go.
Can someone?
Tag.
I need 2 volunteers. And someone roll me a d12. And someone roll me a d8.
T12.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d8.
Oh my fucking god.
You don't know what this means, so don't worry about it. I need a d8 from someone. Okay. Okay.
Who knows? Maybe your low roll will be a good thing.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping. Okay. Do.
It's so random, these things. Oh gosh, we don't know which way it's gonna go.
Okay. As you guys get to about here in the cliffs, in the hills rather, the fog is starting to like drift across the road. Ismark pulls in the reins a bit to just like cautiously like, all right, at a slow pace, still trying to go forward.
Ooh, thank you. Who that?
Gulimar is now following. Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you.
Mwah.
This encounter's for you, maybe. So
Select.
as the mists
Oh.
as the mists, well, we'll see what happens. As the mists are starting to dissipate a bit, Aaron, are you still up front?
Switched.
To my knowledge, we haven't switched yet.
Okay.
Who was wanting to switch?
Ferda?
Okay, Ferda.
Mm-hmm.
As you're up front, so okay, let's switch.
Okay.
As you're up front, you can hear another set of hoofs going forward. And you can also see that this horse in the mist is coming towards you. It's just silhouetted. And there's also like a rider in there. Just do you do anything?
Guys?
Hmm?
We have a horse and rider coming up on us?
I peek out.
We'll wave if they seem friendly.
Oops, sorry.
I peek out too.
Okay, yeah, you guys see this rider on a horse just like riding towards your direction on the road.
Okay.
Like
I
a
do.
White Walker on a horse, or
Yeah, perception check.
Perceptions, please.
What do we see?
The one
Bugger.
under
It's
skill or passive?
Skill. Oh, that's a good question.
passive. You never roll anything, and I'll ask you for a passive.
Normal roll?
Yeah, new roll, please.
Nice.
Okay.
Dang.
So yeah, everyone else is looking at. It's like, what the fuck's going on? But Aaron looks out, and for a brief moment, you see like the mist like parts just a bit for a second, like around this figure, and all you see is a skull
Oh.
with like a helmet kind of like loosely hanged on him. You see ribs chainmail kind of like slumped around him, holding a shield, holding a sword. And then the horse itself, you can see it, skeletal horse also. Just
Oh, okay. Guys, that's a skeleton on a skeleton horse in armor with weapons. I'm worried.
Really? You can see really well.
Lizard.
it's about 30 feet away.
Okay. Ismark?
Ismark is like, what?
I think you need to giddy up.
Okay.
No.
No,
If
no,
we-
giddy up.
No. If
What?
if we panic, then it might suspect something.
Oh.
If it's one of Strahd's servants.
Should we all just hide inside the court?
Ismark is just like one hand on the reins, one hand on his sword. Irina is holding her sword like up front, just like muttering a small prayer to herself.
Can the skeleton has the skeleton rider seen us yet?
I mean, it doesn't have eyes, but it's now 20 feet away. It's
Is it just going straight, or does it look like it's coming directly at us?
going straight.
Oh, then let's just make like a
Cool.
hole in the world and just keep forward. Don't mess
Yeah,
with it.
just keep going. Act like nothing's unusual. This is an everyday occurrence as far as we know.
Okay.
Put on my newly acquired hood and just
Irina keeps
shrink.
Irina keeps praying to herself.
I just put my
Ismark
hand
is
over her
ready.
mouth. I just put my hand over her mouth. We'd just be utterly silent.
Okay. There's a small chill, like shiver as soon as you touch her, but you cold. Cool. Ferda, since you're up front,
Yes.
you see the skeletal rider is 10 feet away, 5 feet away, and if your wagon is here, it
Goes over?
goes around.
Oh.
Top down view. My bad.
That would have been interesting, though.
Whoop.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just kinda, like, jump.
It goes past you, and it just you can see its tattered cloak, its wooden shield that's holding it, seems to have a visage of Strahd, like not a very accurate depiction of his face, but like you can recognize it as Strahd. And then just goes off the road a bit and into the woods and then fades away.
Holy camels, that was close.
That was a good idea, Aaron. Very good.
The mists part a bit, and you guys keep going.
I take my hand off Irina's mouth and I say, "You told me you weren't a religious woman."
She just saw a fucking skeleton on a necro horse.
What she said.
I think you would make a wonderful paladin.
Stop flirting. We're almost there.
Listen, you have the devil hunting you your entire life. I will pray to whatever God I need to.
Will you go down on your knees too?
I just nudge Aaron real.
All right, we're going, and Ismark leads the way. You guys get
It's
around.
gotta be awkward for the brother.
Around the bend. You get to here. I'm sure to show you guys, as you guys can see. Not later.
Is it the moon? Oh no.
Is it the moon? For this picture? Where's the picture? I had this picture
Grab
saved
that.
somewhere. No. It's fine. I'll show you guys later. Because we're about to get to a point. So we get to this other bridge. Better. There we go. As you reach this area, you follow the river to the base of a canyon. At the far end, you see over here a great waterfall that spills into a pool of billowing clouds of cold mist. And there's a stone bridge that spans the canyon nearly 1,000 feet overhead. This is a massive gorge here. Massive, all waterfall. And for actually a brief moment, you could swear that this place is actually at a time, was very beautiful. Even in this gloomy weather, though, like there's a serene quality to this place that maybe you can respect the idea of why someone would choose to move into this area. That's maybe at some point this place was just a lush valley.
And we're gonna gentrify the fuck out of it.
I'm totally cool with the gloom.
Mm-hmm. As you follow the dirt road, as it goes up, you can see this arching bridge that spans this natural chasm. You can see lining this stone bridge are gargoyles that are cloaked in black moss, perching on the corners of this bridge with frowns from the weather. Yeah.
Aw.
But otherwise, nothing else happened.
Any more ravens?
Except, now that we're here, can I get another person? Roll me D12, D8.
Alright.
I'll roll a d12.
Do a D8.
Hey!
I like how Curtis, you are switching back and forth and stuff like that. So nice. Sorry.
Okay, so let's see what that one is.
A magical fish gives Traxxas a magic sword.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Uh-oh.
You are the king of the Saxons.
So as you get to like the middle of the bridge, there is something that wafts in the air. It was the water and like the valley that was like, okay, this is a bit refreshing. But there's a stench of foul death that descends upon you.
So there's a smell.
There's a smell that just
A smelly
wafting around you.
A smelly smell.
Is it the same smell?
You see.
Smells smelly.
I'm so glad someone got out of
I fell in the water. I'm curious if that's the same smell.
Is it anchovies?
it. Is it anchovies?
It's the smell of death and rotting corpses.
Oh wait.
Sorry.
Oh wait. Hey, Amy, can you roll me? No, Amy already rolled. Jackie, because you.
You bastard. All right.
Can you roll me a D8?
Okay.
Por favor.
Oh.
Not everything is about how high do you want. Because here's what happens. As you can see ahead of you, there are 3 bodies that are standing and shambling towards you.
Oh.
That seem to be kind of clad in some leather armor. I think they have leather armor. Yeah, like loose armor. And the stench is just coming from them. It's just like the breeze is carrying the waft towards you. You can see these rotten, shambling bodies coming towards you, just. And then they bolt towards you.
No, fast zombies. I hate fast zombies.
And this is where we'll pick up next time.
Oh, jeez.
Because I don't want to set up an encounter right now with 40 minutes to go. Or 20 minutes to go.
That's fair.
Is this fair? We will set this up a little bridge encounter with 3 zombies. You could have rolled 8. Could have rolled
That's
8.
fair.
Oh man.
Thank you, merciful DM.
He picked me. He
That's
knows
why. He was planning on Jackie with her like low rolls and be like, I need you to make a roll.
No, that was not it. That was not it. It was mostly because
Oh, no?
she made a joke. I was like,
Oh.
She made a joke that started it all.
Oh, that's funny. I was thinking like, okay.
All I said it was a smelly smell.
I know, and then everyone carried on it, and I'm just punishing you just for that.
Eh.
Anyway, that's what we'll pick up next time. Next week, a little rumble in the bridge with some undead.
Aim for the legs.
The wrath of
legs.
attack of 3
Cut
anchovies.
off their limbs.
Yep, you could absolutely do that.
Headshots.
So we got that session. Then we got the 29th, where we'll have a nice special Halloween episode.
Wiggy, wiggy.
I have most of my stuff already prepared for that.
I'm ready.
I'm not. Oh shit. Okay.
It's
What
fine. Just get yourself a chef hat and you're good. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. We'll carry on this spooky October session next week. And we will see you all then. Have a good... Yep.
Happy
If-
spoopy day.
If we don't catch you next time, we'll have a good break and Halloween. Goodbye.
Bye.
Ah.
Whoa.